Hello, everybody. DJ Slim here, and there's some stuff going down in our backyard, and it doesn't have anything to do with a chump that we used to have on this show. So there's this guy. He's a famous YouTuber, and his name is Delete Laws, and he's been covering stuff in Ironton for a hot minute. He's got 6 or 7 videos. We're just going to go down the rabbit hole. I'm going to give you my reaction, and if you guys want to chime in and give your reaction, that would be fantastic. So hang on just a second here. I'm going to set this up to where you guys will be able to see everything I'm seeing, and then we'll watch this thing. Okay. Now, once again, this guy's name is Delete Laws. Okay. And he's in Ironton and he's causing a big stink. Well, tomorrow in Ironton at about 5 o'clock, there's going to be a rally, and it's a Back to Blue rally. And it's basically to support your local law enforcement, who this guy is trying to discredit by talking to people in the town. He's trying to say that the chief of police is abusing people. He's trying to say that all the cops are abusing people, and that's totally not the case. So I wanted to go through this video with you guys, get your reactions on it. If you guys have something to say, please comment, and we'll do this thing. But I want you guys to see this video, because I'm telling you, this is crazy. This is absolutely insane. So here we go.
And we do have the Beth wrist. And we do have the Beth wrist.
Okay, so this guy's in Ironton right now. He's sitting with a native of Ironton.
People. She's been abusing people, and that's coming right up. And so has Chad Goo. And this is from the most reputable source there is possible, an eyewitness who saw the abuse happen. So get ready to hear
abuse.
Story.
Listen to this misinformation.
If you're just joining, go back to the beginning of this, hit your arrow back button. But right now we're going to talk to Eugene, and Eugene's going to tell his story. So how long have you lived in Eugene? How long have you lived in Ironton?
My whole life.
Your whole life? You went to high school here?
Yeah, Rock Hill.
Did your mom or dad go to high school here?
Yeah, Ironton.
Ironton. And did their mom or dad go to school here?
Yes.
So you're 3. Is there another generation before that?
Another generation before that.
Everybody's right here in Ironton. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now, when we started to talk, you started to tell your story a little bit, but I wanted to get it on camera. So when was your first problems with the police here in Ironton?
I'd say 2015.
2015. And let's walk through that incident one step at a time so that the people can understand truly the tyranny and injustice. And this is an actual anarchist system.
This dude's a fucking chump.
So tell me what happened. Start from the beginning.
Well, I come home, and like I said, it's back in 2015, and police knocked on my door.
Which police?
Oh man, I can't remember his name.
How do you not remember his name? If that was that traumatic to you, wouldn't you remember his name?
Anyway, he knocked on the door, answered the door, and he tried to force his way through the door.
So he knocks on the door for what reason? Does he say police until you open the door?
He didn't say nothing.
Okay, so let me stop you real quick. You don't answer the door to cops. You sit down, you be real quiet, and you wait for them to go away.
He thinks he has to teach us.
Okay? You sit down and you don't say a word, and I don't care how bad. If he's got a search warrant, he's going to kick the door down anyway.
He thinks because we're Appalachian, we're fucking stupid, and we don't know how to conduct ourselves when it comes to the cops.
If you don't believe me, take a look at the Morgan Hill video that I made with Isaiah Soldate. Go ahead, sir.
But anyway, he tried to open the door, and when I opened it with his foot, I stopped him. I said, what are you doing, Bo? He said, I'm looking for your brother, and I know he's in the house. I said, dude, I just got home. I said, quite frankly, I really don't give a shit about you.
Huh?
Pardon my language.
You say what you want.
And he said, well, I'm just going to go ahead and arrest you. So anyway, I go to the thing that you call dungeon. And
No. You skipped just a bunch of steps there. You skipped a whole bunch of steps that people just don't take
good
into
Lord.
account. So you're in your own home. He says he's looking for your brother.
Yep.
You tell him, go yourself. I don't give what you want. Get out of my house. Right?
Yeah, right.
Right like that. Okay. And then he does what?
Well, they arrested me.
No. They didn't arrest you. What's the first step he says? What does he say back to you?
No, we're looking for your brother.
Okay, and you say, go eat shit. And what does he say back after you've told him to get the hell out of your house?
That's when he threatened arrest.
He threatens to arrest you for what?
Harbored in a fugitive.
But there's no fugitive here, right?
Nope.
Okay. There's the proof that there's a fugitive here?
Nope.
Okay. So now he says, and you say what when he says I'm threatening, harboring a fugitive?
I told him, do what you got to do.
And then what did he say to you?
He told me to put my hand behind my back.
In your own home?
In my own home.
You've done nothing. This is a lot like Isaiah Soldate, but only Isaiah's was. We're going to get to the brutality here in a second. The torture cuffs. So he says to you, you're under arrest in your own home.
They're fucking handcuffs.
And then he says,
stupid
turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Yeah.
So just so you guys know, this man is thick. Eugene is big. He's very big. He's not a small guy. He's not passive. He's an alpha male.
Thick. Yeah.
He's an alpha male.
Yeah, he's an alpha male because he's fat.
Okay, that's what it is. I don't give a damn what anybody thinks about me saying what I say. He's an alpha male. You don't push this man around. It's not how it works, especially in his own home. So then what happens next? He says, put your hands behind your back.
I put my hands behind my back.
You turned around, put your hands behind your back.
Yep,
Submit like a bitch.
Immediately put my hands behind my back.
Okay.
And he put the cuffs on.
The torture cuffs.
I thought
the torture cuffs.
I don't think it's a little bit too tight, bub.
Oh,
this guy is a liberal fucking chump.
Another person
that is doing nothing but sitting in Ironton fucking causing trouble.
It hurt pretty bad.
Yeah, because you're getting neuropathy. You're getting nerve damage.
Well, as wide as my shoulders are.
Oh yeah.
God. So just so you guys know, he's big. He's bigger than me, and I'm big. I'm bigger than everybody I know.
Big.
And he's big. I'm talking about just normal people. When you see normal people. A lot of people a lot bigger than me.
Quit calling him fat, dude, and conduct your stupid interview.
And he's bigger than me. He's thicker than I am. He's thicker than me. I'm just telling you. So now he makes you put your arms behind your back with those shoulders?
Yes.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh my God. Go eat another vegetable.
Are you able to get your wrist pinned behind your back?
No. They took 2 pair of cuffs and put on me. But before he did the 2 pair of cuffs, he tried to
crush your shoulders
together to get to one single pair of cuffs because they said they forgot the cuffs in the car. Who in the hell forgets a pair of cuffs in the car?
Oh, the torture cuffs?
Yeah.
Oh man, I thought they slept next to them as they know they get to torture people.
I bet
Can you do me a favor?
did.
Stand up for me, sir. Stand up for me.
Turn
around.
Shit. I can't stand fucking idiots
He's bigger
like
than me.
this
Turn around. Show your
that
back.
try to come into small towns like ours.
That's how big he is. That's how wide this
misinformation.
man is. That's how physically big he is. He's bigger than I am.
There he
At
goes.
least the same
He's
size, if
calling
not
him fat
bigger.
again.
Bigger.
What the fuck?
He's bigger than me. That's a fact.
What is this guy
That
doing?
was my ego saying maybe I'm bigger. He's bigger. He's definitely bigger than I am. So they try to force your arms behind your back.
Yes.
How's that feel?
It hurt like a son of a. I'm going to be honest with you. And I thought he must have done that. Bub, don't you think you need to loosen these up? Well, shut your mouth. You're not in charge.
But let me just take a step back. I hate to go back in time, but when he said you're under arrest, if he'd said to you, body cam on, you're under arrest, you're coming with me, would you have walked out the door with him?
No.
You wouldn't have gone?
No.
Because it's a dungeon.
No.
I think most people would go.
And before we got to the police station, like I said, I don't think
No, you're skipping some steps. So they're crushing your arms behind your back.
Yep.
Okay. And that doesn't work. Did they get 1 pair or 2 pair on you?
They had to put 2 pair of cuffs.
2 pair of cuffs together.
Yeah.
And that's still torture, right?
Yes.
And the wrists are how tight?
Oh, it's tight.
Tight.
I'll tell you what, all the way around both of my wrists was bruised for a week.
And so they got 2 pair of cuffs on you. How many cop cars are outside?
4.
There's 4 cop cars at your house and they're arresting you.
Nope.
Do you have children?
Yes, sir.
Do your neighbors have children?
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh. So now the neighbor kids, whether you like it or not, saw you going to jail in those double pair of cuffs, right?
Yeah.
Your neighbors saw it.
Everybody.
Lights are on, public humiliation. Cops are walking
my
around like they're
God.
tough because they got a badge and they don't have to take you on like a man. And there's no reason
What?
to arrest you anyway. And so now when they walk you out, what's that? And what's the process like? Do they have a little tiny slot in a car to put you in?
Yes.
Okay. And so he's big. Do they have to how do you get into the car?
I had to lay long ways in the back seat.
But you had to lay long ways
Nope.
because you couldn't fit in the car.
Nope.
Because they just give you this big of a slot because you're a piece of shit if a cop is suspicious of you. And that's Terry versus Ohio. Upon suspicion, you can be arrested.
Nope.
They suspected him of harboring a fugitive. That's Terry versus Ohio. I'm just going to point it out from now on. That's Terry versus Ohio. They were suspicious of him harboring a fugitive. No proof of that. No nothing. The pig's word is the Terry law. That's what they said in 1968, and we're still living under it today. So now,
see, that should tell you right there that this guy's a piece of shit.
Where do your feet go?
On
Because
I couldn't get in the
he
car.
straight called them
literally.
pigs.
I mean, it was
like,
a very
fuck
small
you,
space.
dude.
Right. Because that
Why
doesn't
are you
affect
in our
anybody's
small
claustrophobic.
town
You're not claustrophobic
raising
at all back
shit?
there, are you?
No.
Okay. I mean, this guy's so alpha. You have no idea. You have no idea. We are 12 minutes until the Beth Wrist bombshell. Goo, Pam, resign. Chad and Pam, resign. Because, by the way, I'm gonna let Eugene have his time here. Forgive me.
Hang on a
so
second.
now you're
Hold
laying
on.
in the back of a car. Do your neighbors?
Hold on. Let me just go ahead and say this, okay? This dude is sitting here saying that the chief of police of Ironton, Ohio, needs to resign, and that Officer Goo, who is also part of the Ironton Police Department, needs to resign because he's got a Beth Wrist bombshell that's about ready to go down. Let's keep watching and find out.
Everybody watches. You have to slide in like a fish. Is that right?
Yes.
And are people outside looking?
Yep.
And this man's done nothing wrong, not a damn thing. He's being arrested for suspicion. That's Terry versus Ohio. And the cop has a right to arrest him on suspicion because of Terry. That's what's happening to everybody. The dirty pig says he's suspicious of you, and you got to go to a freaking dungeon. But first, the torture and humiliation. And then you're in the back of the car sliding like a fish. They shut the door, and where do you put your feet? Just up on the seat? You bend your legs? Okay. Now they drive you to jail. It takes you like 5-10 minutes from here. And then they get you out of the car. And do they take you out of the torture cuffs?
Oh, no. They didn't get me out since we went down there. They said that they was booking a couple in, and I sat in that car for a little over an hour.
In the car for an hour?
In the car.
Laying down your belly or your back?
Back.
On your back? Laying on your back. And your cuffs are underneath of you.
Yes.
And they're digging into your wrists.
Yes.
Ridiculous. And you wonder why I
yeah,
have
you
no
expect
respect.
them to just.
I would never do that.
You
to
expect them to
Eugene.
just.
I would get you out of there, dude. I would never torture you that way, dude.
Okay, wait a minute. Hold up. You expect the jail system to drop everything that they're doing at that particular time, booking in other inmates to accommodate for you who just got arrested? They're not going to do that. So how is that abuse and torture? Man, this guy's a fucking tool. But let's see, because I want to see what I'm in for tomorrow when I show up at the Black the Blue rally, because I back the Ironton Police Department 100%. I know they're not doing things that are ridiculous like this guy's saying. Okay, he's dramatizing this and trying to make this look worse than what it really is. So let's continue the shit show, I guess you could call it now.
And then when they did get me out, I went in. Well, they took me in. They said they had to strip search me.
Put the hat up a little bit. Oh, okay, there you go.
They said they had to strip search me.
Wait, so you get out of the car and they take you out of the torture cuffs?
No, still on.
The torture cuffs are still on.
Yes.
And then what happens from there? Where do you go from there?
We go in.
What you gonna play with your Barbie
had me sit
dream
on
house, you fucking
little
chump?
bench that he got in there. And I sat there, I know, 20, 25 minutes. Then I went and got, I had to go change. Drop, squat, cough.
Oh,
everything.
drop, squat, and cough.
Yes.
Turn around, squat, cough. You're being strip searched now? Do you, hey, we just met. Can you go ahead and get on the wall, spread your butt cheeks for me? How do you feel? Would I be a friend of yours if I asked you to do that?
Nope.
I mean, what if I forced you? If I forced you to turn around, spread your butt cheeks, and cough, is that sexual assault if I did that to you on your own?
It is.
Right. If I did that to any of your wife or your children, would you consider that sexual assault?
Yes.
And you're
Hold on. Let's bring this up here for a second. Just had a comment come in from my friend Jessie. She said, I've got mad respect for Lawrence County, period. Who is this tool? This tool is, he calls himself Delete Laws. Okay. And he's been in Ironton doing this quote investigation, trying to tell everybody how corrupt the Ironton Police Department is. And he says that the thin blue line flag that they wear on their hats and to memorialize officers and show that, you know, you support a police officers, he says that that flag is terrorism and that the police officers are promoting terrorism by wearing and supporting that flag. So that's who this tool is, Jesse. But we're gonna keep watching here and see what else we can find out.
you've been arrested on suspicion.
Nope.
Suspicion.
Nope.
Terry versus Ohio. And so now you have to before you turn on squat and cough, you're still in the torture cuffs.
They took them off of me for a minute.
They took them off you long enough to you. Who's in the room when you have to get? So they take the torture cuffs off and they say strip.
Yes.
Who says that to you?
The same cop arrested. Like I said, I don't think he works for Ironton PD no more.
The same cop who arrested you is now forcing you to strip search.
Yes.
So he's getting retribution for you telling him to get out of your house.
Yep. He I had to turn around, squat, take my hand, lift
up your nuts.
And he told me to put my hand in my mouth. I told him no, I ain't doing it. And he said, well, if you don't do it, there's gonna be punishment. I said, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not doing it. So anyway,
just so you know, I'm hearing this a lot, that the cops tell you to grab your nuts and then put your fingers in your mouth.
Yes.
And
because they got to make sure you're not a fucking drug mule smuggling in heroin.
Right. His
to their jail.
He's a beta male.
But I've never seen him again because he don't have the gun in the badge.
Right. Not face to face, man to man.
That's right.
Okay. So now he tells you, put your hands in your mouth, that there's going to be a punishment. And what do you say to him? No?
Hell no.
Hell no. I'm not sticking my hands in my mouth.
Let me wash my hands. I'll gladly do it. And then they put me back in the cuffs.
Back in the cuffs naked?
Well, no. I got my jumpsuit suit on.
Oh, you skipped the jumpsuit part. I didn't hear about the jumpsuit. You missed that part.
I went in there.
When they took
I cannot stand that this guy is trying to make
come back out in the jumpsuit,
somebody from Ironton look stupid.
Okay. And you drop your clothes off in a bag.
That's what pisses me off about this whole thing.
Just a piece of.
He's trying to make it seem like people from this town are stupid and don't know how to conduct themselves.
Wintertime you freeze to death. Summertime you burn up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because a pig is suspicious of you. This is happening.
A pig.
And so now you go get the jumpsuit. You turn around, squat, cough. How many times you got to show the guys your anus, and how many times you got to cough?
Twice. Nope.
And then you're turned around, bent over, so he can look up your butt.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they got to make sure you're not a drug mule.
None.
Okay. How many times have you stuck drugs up your butt?
None.
Okay.
But they don't know that. How do they know
We
that?
need to search him.
How do they know that?
We are 7 minutes till the Beth
Come
List
on.
bombshell. Pam, resign. Chad, resign. She implicates you.
Pam
You're
is
done.
the chief of police.
So now you're in a jumpsuit in the torture cuffs now, because you after you turn around, showed the same guy who's mad at you your butthole. Then you turn around, put the jumpsuit back on. They put the torture cuffs back on you.
Yes.
Jesus
Then
Christ.
they put me in the drunk tank for 3 hours with the cuffs on.
Oh my God. Super tight.
Tight.
Like
I said, I wore bruises around both of my wrists.
3 hours in the drunk tank?
Oh, yeah.
Alone?
Yeah. Then they finally told me they had a spot. And they come in, they took the cuffs off. and they took me to Wright, Maine.
Right. I'm sorry. Say it again. Sir.
Wright, Maine.
Wright, Maine.
Yep.
Is that the name of the place in the jail, right?
Yes.
Okay. For people who are watching, that's the title of what the place in the jail is called.
Yeah, they took me to Wright, Maine, and there was probably 116 bodies in there. People sleeping all over the floors.
God.
Everything.
What do you expect? It's
Is there
jail.
any place for you to lay down? Any place for you to catch it?
Nope.
Have you been offered any water?
No, nothing.
I mean, has anybody tended
Oh my
to your
God.
wrists that are hurt bad?
Nothing.
Is there a pillow for you?
No.
What?
No pillows?
Nope.
Where's the bathroom?
What the
at in
fuck
that
do you
place?
think jail is,
pretty
bro?
much
Do
for
you think it's the
everybody.
fucking
Right in there in front
Hilton?
of everybody?
Have you
And
ever
what
been to
happened to you?
jail?
The cop was suspicious of you?
Yep.
Terry versus Ohio. That's what that is. Terry versus Ohio. Suspicion equals you go to the cage and he gets to torture
Hold
you.
on a
the
second.
way. And
Hold
he gets
on.
to humiliate you and sexually assault you.
Okay, first of all, he was not sexually assaulted. Nobody took their dick out and stuck it in his butthole, you stupid ass. And then, second of all, okay, he was strip searched because you don't know who are drug mules and who are not. They're not taking a chance on having drugs come into their jail. I totally 100% agree with that. Number 3, you're asking for them to give him a pillow and some water? Bro, what the fuck do you think this is? The Hilton? No, you're in jail. You have to comply with everything that they say. Okay? And if you don't, you go to jail. But in jail, it's not the Hilton. You don't get a pillow. You don't get to sleep on a comfortable bed. You don't get a cup of water when you want it. You get it when they decide to give it to you. And then this fucking chump is coming into Ironton, Ohio, trying to say that the Ironton cops are corrupt and they're abusing people and the chief of police needs to resign and Officer Goo needs to resign and things like that. Oh, I'm so ready to take this chump on tomorrow. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. We lost our place.
Get your butts off. And they took me to Wright, Maine.
Right? I'm sorry.
Okay, we're
Suspicion
almost
equals
there.
you go to the cage and he gets to torture you on the way and he gets to humiliate you and sexually assault you. Would
Yeah,
you
there
show
we
that
go.
man your anus any other day of the week?
No, sir.
Would any other man force you to bend over and show your anus?
No, sir.
Would you ever tolerate that? What if I said to you, and I'm an alpha too, if I said to you right now,
I'm
turn
an
around and show
alpha.
me your ass?
No,
think
you're a
it's mine.
bitch.
Exactly.
Is
And
what
if I
you
tried
are.
to
You're a
make you do it,
fucking
what would happen?
chump.
It wouldn't happen.
We'd have a fist fight, wouldn't
Yes,
we?
sir.
Full on fist fight right here.
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh. But this man can tell you that he's looking for someone and now he doesn't like you and drag you off and make you show your butt.
Because he's got a gun and a badge.
And he's going to
No.
abuse that power without a third
Yes.
party or
No.
transparency.
Yes.
That's right.
No.
Every time police come for,
There are other people in the
over
jail,
there.
stupid.
there ain't just one cop comes. There's 5, 6, 7.
Well, it's a small
Everybody's
town. They
around.
might need backup.
So now you're in the jumpsuit, in the drunk tank, 3 hours, go back, no place to lay down, no pillow, no privacy to go to the bathroom, no water's been offered, there's been no care at all. And so then what happens? What are you charged with?
Harbored and fugitive.
Which is a felony.
Yes.
And then do you have to go to court for harboring a fugitive? There's
Yes.
no what?
Yep.
There's no
They
evidence.
kept me in there 3 days. I went to court, and he said, "How you plead?" I said, "Not guilty." And
Wow.
when they was looking for my brother, 2 days after I was in there, they found my brother.
2 days after
Yes.
you were in the cage, they found your brother?
They found my brother. So I
Wait,
thought,
so you're in the dungeon. They're looking for your brother. The reason
the
you're in the dungeon is
dungeon.
because you're harboring him, keeping him from the dungeon system.
Yes.
But
Do you think? Now, let me ask you guys this. Do you guys think that the cops in Ironton, Ohio are that he calls it a dungeon? I guess he thinks it's supposed to be like all the Holiday Inn Expresses that he stays at, and they're supposed to get a pillow and all the accommodations that they need. No, you're in jail, bro. That you don't get that accommodation. Oh, jeez, man. Oh, I'm so ready to take this chump on tomorrow. I swear I'm going to that rally tomorrow, the Back to Blue rally. I stand behind the Ironton Police Department 100%, and I'll be damned if I'm going to let this YouTube fucking chump, come into our little town and try to take down the Ironton cops. They are police officers. They're not fucking pigs, as you call them. Let's watch it because we got 5 minutes left. By the way, he keeps promoting that the Beth Wrist bombshell is coming and everyone needs to resign. I'm interested to hear what that is too.
You're not actually doing that.
No.
And then after that, you're in jail. They catch your brother for whatever bullshit excuse they say they need to catch him for. That's not really truly any actual.
Okay, hold up. His brother was a fugitive from the law. They were looking for his brother. So you're saying that the charges that they had on his brother are bullshit. But he was a fugitive from the law. Who's... man, Jesus Christ. Okay.
Anything. It's just all crap. And so then they don't say, okay, we found him. You're free to go.
No.
But they didn't catch him at your house?
Nope.
Wow.
And I got a year's probation now, love it.
What? No. You're skipping some steps here. How do you get out?
Well, they said they come back here and try to give me a plea deal. I told them to shove it up their ass.
Of course.
And
okay, hang on. I gotta highlight what Jesse said here. Jesse said he's blowing smoke up his ass. Okay. He says that they ask him to stick his hands in his mouth after he touched his balls. I mean, yes, please wash your hands. He never said they denied him to wash his hands. This guy is reaching. You're absolutely right, Jesse. He is reaching. And it is jail. What do they expect? It's not the Hilton. It's not the Hyatt. It's not the Holiday Inn Express. It's fucking jail. All right. Let's see what else we got.
No. Then I went to court. Judge said, how you plead? Not guilty.
Right.
I mean, every time
Who's the
I come
judge?
here, I'm going to plead not guilty.
Who's the judge?
Is
Is it Waldo?
No, I'm wanting to say. It could have been.
Who's the prosecutor? Anderson?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
He prosecutes you.
Yes.
Wow.
Nope.
My
I pled
God.
not guilty. And they still gave me a year's probation. I had to pay court costs. And I think it was a $700.
You were found guilty?
Yes.
Who found you guilty?
The judge.
The jury? Did you have a jury?
Nope. No jury.
No jury trial?
No jury trial.
For a felony?
For fellas.
No due process of law?
None. And then after I got out, after they released me, I went to the courthouse, got a copy of why I was arrested because I was going to sue them. And they stated in there that I told them I was guilty and I wasn't. They're lying pieces of shit.
Wow.
But they stated in there that
okay. First of all, how is this guy even credible? That's what I want to know. He's skipping details on purpose. He is skipping details on purpose because he doesn't want to tell the whole story of how he was guilty. But let's continue.
I told them I was guilty.
"60 seconds until the Beth Wrist interview. 60 seconds until the Beth Wrist interview is going to be coming out. 60 seconds. We're going to end the live when that happens. What do you want to say to everybody involved, to the piece of pigs who arrested you, to the prosecutor, to the judge?
Quit calling them
What do you want
pigs,
to
you
say to
piece
those
of
people
shit.
who didn't give you due process? The judge not giving you a jury trial is the most disgusting thing I think I've ever
There's
heard.
not enough people.
Yes.
Oh my God.
You know better. Whoever that, I want to see you.
Hold on. There's not enough people in Ironton to participate in a jury trial. It's a small town, bro. They don't have time to keep calling the citizens in to participate in a jury trial over bullshit. Plain and simple, especially when you go in front of a magistrate. When you go in front of a magistrate, there is no jury. It's you and the judge and the prosecutor. That's it. So what kind of bullshit are we trying to spit out here? Because I don't get it. You don't get a jury trial if you go see a magistrate. Pure, simple, and plain. That's any state that you go to. You have to see a magistrate before you can get out of jail. And if you go to a magistrate's court, yeah. No, he said he pleaded not guilty. And they gave him a year probation, made him pay court costs. And he didn't get to finish the rest of it because this little fucking Hollywood pretty boy over here keeps trying to fucking reach for bullshit. So there's parts of this story that are missing. This guy's not credible at all. But yet he decided to come on camera with this fucking chump. Oh, I can't wait to lay into this guy tomorrow. He is a fucking piece of work.
Your papers. I want to see who that judge is. You deserve due process of law. That includes a jury.
No, it
So
doesn't.
then what happens? So now what do you want?
Not in a magistrate court.
Go to hell.
Oh, wow.
I mean, if they got a problem with it, leave the bed. Just let's sign the waiver. Harrison, I'm calling you out. You one of them I don't like.
Harrison?
Yes, sign a waiver with me with this man right here. We'll do however.
Oh, you want to take him in the cage?
Yes, sir. As long as it's for charity and it goes to charity, let's strap it.
You wouldn't do that on the street.
Nope.
You wouldn't break the law on the street.
Nope.
You wouldn't commit a felony on the street.
Nope.
Okay. Everybody hit your like button. Everybody hit your like button. The Beth Wrist bombshell is going to come out in the next minute or two. I want you guys to watch it. Everybody hit your like button. Everybody hit your like button. Drop in the comments where you're watching from. So if I know anybody's from Ironton, Ohio, have you signed the Recall Jeff Lawless petition yet? Have you signed that? Tomorrow, the Ironton petition for anybody who's had their civil rights violated.
Hold on. First of all, you're bringing up petitions. Petitions don't do shit here. Petitions do not do anything. They are public documents that are created by regular people like you and me. Petitions don't do shit here. And if you present them to a lawmaker, what are you expecting them to do besides look at the petition? Nothing ever gets done with any petition that has ever come out. So what are you expecting here, dude? We don't do things in Ironton, Ohio like you do in Hollywood, California. You need to take your little pretty boy ass back to fucking wherever it is you came from and leave this small town the fuck alone, because your petitions won't do shit for anybody. I promise. Everything's still going to be ran the same way that it's been ran. And if something gets changed because of you, I'm going to be pissed off, because at that point, you would have gotten more done than any other citizen around here has gotten done. Here's what you need to understand here, you little fucking chump. These politicians do not care about us. They don't. Pure, simple, and plain. You think the guy that's been elected to uphold the law or whatever, that got elected by his constituents, cares about his constituents? No. The only thing he cares about is the fucking paycheck that he's receiving. And we've talked about that numerous times on our show. These politicians don't care about us. So how do you expect normal fucking citizens to get anything done when in all actuality, they don't care? Who cares? Who cares about anything? And you're sitting here with this guy in Ironton and you're fucking reaching for bullshit, making him tell the story detail for detail. You've called him stupid about 7 times in this fucking video. You've called him fat at least 5. Come on, bro. What the hell are you doing? Let's keep going, because the Beth Wrist bombshell hasn't came out yet. And Lord knows he wants everybody to hit that like button.
Tomorrow, there's a petition that comes out that lists every civil right you have, and if your right has been violated. Tomorrow. That comes out tomorrow. So you guys can all sign that petition. We are now 2 minutes. I will slow this down. You guys, listen. This is the Beth Risk. I'm sorry, Eugene. I don't mean to cut you off. No, I want to give you your due time. Everybody with me gets to speak, brother. Everybody deserves everybody.
Yeah, brother.
So he told those judges and he told those people to go to hell. Yeah. And how much did you pay for that? How much money did you pay out?
I think it was $800
mm-hmm.
and a year's probation.
And how much to get out of jail?
I got 5 days in jail.
5 days in jail.
No.
Torture.
Time served.
Dungeon.
No bond.
Dungeon.
No bond.
Dungeon.
And the food, I wouldn't feed it to a pig.
Wouldn't feed it to a pig. Wouldn't feed it. If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. We're a minute 17
Jesse,
away from the Beth Rist interview. This is premiering on YouTube. It's on the Delete Laws YouTube channel. Beth Rist is going to implicate Pam with attacking someone who's asleep, and Beth Rist is going to implicate Chad Goo in outright assault when a man is in handcuffs. Outright assault. And so, just so you guys know, I want to come back here. Thank you, Eugene, for your interview. We're 50 seconds away. Listen, I have to call her out a couple times. She is a former pig.
Former pig.
And she has a hard time telling the truth, but she's a beautiful soul and she's trying. She's just stuck between wanting to be an authoritarian and tell the truth. She's going to get there. I have all the tapes and all the journals.
She's a beautiful soul, but you disrespect her by calling her a former pig.
So we have all the journals and all the tapes. I want to let everybody know that I have them. They're already in Los Angeles. So anything happens to Beth or anything happens to me, those are going to all the journalists. Anything happens to me, gotta go. 20 seconds away till the premiere. Everybody join me right now. Go to the Delete Laws right there.
Okay.
Go watch this right here. I'm going to get out of here. All right.
All right. Now, this I have to see. This I have to see. Hold on. We're going to look.
All right. Delete Laws, man. I love it. You're gonna get...
Let's see here. Okay. All right. Here we go.
I think we're unique because now, as you can see, we are.
This is going to be a shit show too. I promise.
Remote atmosphere anymore.
Hey, am I wearing you out typing?
Well, I mean, you know, I don't want to waste your time. You know, I want to give you. If you've seen the videos, I give everybody a fair chance to just tell their story, and then I'll give an opinion on the Blankenships being a piece of shit and McKnight being a bitch, and those guys are punk ass fools because they need to be disrespected. Straight up, they need to be disrespected. That's the whole point.
Well,
I can't respect people who are beating on people like this.
Right. TJ got a hold of me before, I guess you came in town and sent me the video of CBS. And but my problem with the city was years ago. But it's all.
Let me start. Hold on. Let's start at the beginning, Beth. Tell me the beginning of this journey.
This is a 2-hour video, man. I'm not going to keep going down the rabbit holes because this guy got me fired up in just a 30-minute video with somebody from Ironton. And I'm not going to continue to go down the rabbit hole with this because it's just turned into an absolute god-awful shit show. And I'm just not going to continue. But Jesse is turning me on to something else. There's people who chase cockfights, and apparently there's a big uproar with some other YouTube channel, and it's all over Ironton as well. I have not heard about that mess, Jesse, but I'm going to be looking into that as well. Jesse's sending me YouTube videos right now. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and pull those YouTube videos up. Let's see what we can find here. I want to see this stuff. Ohio cockfighting and police corruption. Okay, let's see this bullshit. This one's only 10 minutes long, so you know, definitely worth the watch. Let's share the screen here. And let's see. Yeah, I'm just not going to go down the Delete Laws rabbit hole that is. All right, let's watch this.
Hi, folks. I'm Steve Hindy for Showing Animals Respect and Kindness. This is a video that I really...
Okay, first of all, bro. Okay, now listen. I don't fault you. If you want to show animals respect and kindness, I think that is fantastic. Okay? But you're trying to sit here and push an agenda onto people that animals have feelings. Some of them do. You know, they kind of conform to you when they've lived with you for a long time. But you're trying to push an agenda that says animals have feelings. I don't know what just happened. Crap. I'm froze.
These fuckers on here, like you said, are trying to push their personal
Yeah.
agendas.
Well, this guy is doing it for the Shark organization is the social and or showing I don't know. I forget what it was they said. Something about showing animals respect and kindness or some stupid bullshit. Like your fucking local chicken has feelings.